What's better, elderflower or elderberry? What are you using? Welcome back to Hidden Oaks Homestead. It's Nicole and Diesel today. We are out harvesting elderberries. Up and down the driveway we have tons of elderberry plants growing, and the goal is to try to get them to the house as well. So earlier this year I actually took some cuttings, and those cuttings have taken root really beautifully, and I'll be able to put those in the ground. Well, I've been too lazy to put them in the ground. They would be good to go in the ground, have been good to go in the ground, but I've been a little too lazy. So I kind of still need to do that. I found a treasure at the end of our driveway. Check it out. Oh, I gotta turn the camera, don't I? Hang on. Let me do that. There we go. See this? You know what that is? Elderberry. And the whole end of the driveway is lined with this. So I got a bunch of elderberry bushes up here, and eventually I want to replant them closer to the house. So right now they're obviously in bloom, so I don't want to mess with them, but I am going to take some cuttings. But for now we're going to harvest some berries and we're going to make some goodies out of it. Growing up, I spent a lot of time with my grandparents, and a lot of that time was spent out in the woods harvesting edibles, from mushrooms to berries to medicinals. We harvested a lot of stuff out in the forest fresh. Early in the morning is usually when we went out. And that's one of the many things that I really enjoy about this lifestyle, being able to go out, finding edibles and medicinals that I can collect for myself and the family, and really make them try a couple of new things that I grew up with and that they're really not used to. So for me it's fun to share with the children and the husband, who's a little doubtful about that whole thing, but he's trying and he gets better with eating some of the things that I collect in the woods. Elderberries and elderflowers have the same exact medicinal properties as well as nutritional properties. So when it comes to that, they are really no different. Obviously, they come from the same plant, whereas the flowers are used a lot for flavoring because they come with a nice citrus and vanilla flavor. The berries are a lot more tart, so typically you're going to have to add a lot of sugar in order to be able to make it taste nice. Then again, the berries are great for syrup, for jams, for jelly, for a lot of other uses. The berries are actually used in winemaking for not the flavor so much, but really to color the wine, because they are very dark red, so they add a nice rich color to the wine. And the flowers can be used raw, they can be used fried, they can be used dried, so you can make teas, you can fry them, you can make fritters out of them. They're really good. The way I grew up is we use them a lot for flavoring for a lot of different drinks. So I'm going to show you a little bit about that and share the recipes with you. can buy elderberries dried, you can buy elderberries raw, you can buy all kind of elderberry products. I prefer to make my own, and finding all this wild elderberry growing here, I decided I am just going to take cuttings and cultivate for myself, bring them into my garden so that I don't necessarily have to drive 1.5 miles, 2 miles up the road, up the driveway, and harvest from there. Make sure when you're harvesting from the wild or from the side of the road, you don't want to harvest anything that's on a busy street, because then you're going to have all of those waste products that you get from the side of the road as well. So make sure when you are harvesting, it's from either somewhere where it's not busy, or try to go into the forest and find something there. Elderberry is extremely easy to propagate, so that is something that even I managed to do, and I have no clue what I'm doing in that regards. So you can simply take cuttings either spring or fall. You want to take some of the new wood and just stick it in some water with some rooting solution, and that worked out beautifully for me. I've heard from a lot of other people that all they did was take their cuttings, stick them in mud, and they root from there. So I haven't tried that yet. I might give that a try. Let me know what you have done in that regards and what has worked for you. Elderberry is used all over the world. It grows in many climate zones, and you can literally find it on the side of the road. The reason why it's so sought after right now is because it's a great immune booster. It has lots of great properties and nutritional value, and it's a great way to boost your immune system without having to really spend much money. We put new videos out once a week. We talk about a lot of our self-sufficient lifestyle, what we're trying to do, what we're trying to grow, what we're building. We post DIY videos and then also some family updates. Let us know what you enjoy watching most and what we can potentially help you with. like I always say, if we can do it, then you can do it too, because we are learning as we are going, and we're really no professionals at this. We are learning just like you are from a lot of our peers on YouTube and through other channels, and there's a wealth of knowledge out there for you if you're looking